You guys. So usually Christmas traditions are supposed to be cute and funny and quirky, right? Oh my God, I found some really crazy traditions from all around the world. And I'm talking about different countries, different things like devils being burned and skulls being paraded through towns and don't eat the cookies because your grandma could eat you. Oh yeah, we are doing this cute little set today for Christmas spirit. And I want to get into it. We're going to get into all these Christmas traditions. I want to come up with a Christmas tradition for my family. I heard about this pickle tradition. I'm going to look into that where you like hide a pickle in the Christmas tree. Anyways, if you guys have a Christmas tradition, put it down below. I want to go through my options and start like a little tradition for my family while we are getting into these crazy, horrific traditions that are found all around the world. Are you new here? Hi, I'm Sierra. I am the creator of Criminal Claws products and content. And if you are new here, please subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. Do you have Christmas traditions? Let's talk about it. I want to hear them. Look at our cutie patootie little ghost with his little candy cane. I'm so obsessed with this set and like the velvety look of the pinky nail and the hat and all of it, the purple and the Christmassy vibes. I'm obsessed. So I'm going in with some of our ambrosia monomer and this size 10 crimped signature criminal claws brush. This was 2 years ago. We dropped it for Valentine's Day. It was limited edition. It's not available anymore, but it's still one of my favorite brushes. And then we're going to go in on our pinky nail and just do a really thin layer of clear acrylic. Now, listen, okay, you gotta think about this. I don't get very many chances to try different ideas and techniques, and I wanted to try this Korean gem nail technique. And but listen, Koreans, they use gel, and I just wanted to see if I could do it with acrylic products. And I did it. I did it. Okay, I got some ideas for another set, but I ended up covering this one up. Okay, it did not match this set in the end. I decided to go in and just make it that velvety purple color, but trying it out, at least now I know I can do this with acrylic and I have other ideas. So the next time when I think I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to go in with like a clear jelly blue acrylic and do the thin layer below with that and then do like this iridescent pink to blue shimmer in the middle and then encapsulate it, and I think that's going to give like a really cool look. I think that's what I'm going to do for my next video. So you guys are getting to see like a sneak peek of the technique, right? So this technique, what they do is they go in with a thin layer of clear, whether it's gel or obviously acrylic because it's working. So you go in across the nail with a thin layer. And then what you need to do is you need to create this plateau in the center of the nail. It's got to be able to be encapsulated. You got to be able to file without filing into this plateau. So that's why you just need a super thin layer across the nail to begin with before creating this plateau. So here we're going in and I am just lining up a blob of acrylic up the center of the nail and creating this plateau using plastic, right? While the blob was still wet, I just pushed down onto that. And look, I got like this little plateau table looking thing. Now, I went in and did a little bit, like another little tiny plateau near the cuticle area because my first plateau didn't go all the way up there. And I wanted to make sure that the plateau went all the way up to that cuticle area. Now, once I'm done with my plateau, what we're going to do is we are going to take some iridescent chromes or shimmer powders, whatever you decide you want to use. I'm going to go in with our top gloss and I am just going to top coat that plateau, not the sides, not that very thin layer of acrylic we did on the base of the nail, just the plateau. And I cured that for 10 seconds and then that will leave it just the tiniest bit tacky, right? Where it will hold on to these chrome powders. And I'm going in with this like purple to pink shift and this yellow to pink shift. And I'm just dabbing them in different places. Obviously, still, we are just working on that little plateau that we created. And once I'm done, I'm going to rub it all in really good, dust it off. I'm going to cover it with a little bit more top gloss. And then I'm going to encapsulate it with more acrylic. Then in the end, we are going to file it into shape. And what it's going to look like is like this really cool gem. It works. You guys are going to see it. Just trust the process. But you're seeing me do it here. So yeah. And you guys should see how chunky this nail got. Oh my God, I wanted to cry. I knew how much I was going to have to file. And I was so sad. This was so hard because I was doing this with my non-dominant hand. And, I'm right-handed. But obviously, I'm doing the set on my right hand. So I'm having to use the brush with my left hand. It was hard. I have not done a non-dominant hand application in so long. Oh my God, this nail got thick. And but she was pretty, she was cute, she was doing her thing. And you guys will see it in the end. Now, here we're going in and we are using Bare Beauty. Was chasing this acrylic so hard. It was so rough. Like, you guys have no idea. I have not done a non-dominant hand application in so long. It was so bad. Like, I was doing nothing but chasing acrylic this whole time. And my application, I was humiliated. I looked at these nails when I was done, like, I have to file that. Like, obviously, we find our shape again in filing, but it was a whole thing. It really took me, I do believe, just for the application, it took me like 3 hours between prepping my nails and doing the glitter encapsulating and the nude nails and all of it, just all of it. It took me like 3 hours. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Sierra, we have definitely backslid here. But hey, you know what? I found the shape again and finished filing. So I'm happy they still turned out super cute. You saw them. Don't come for me. All right, so have you guys ever heard of a Yule cat or Jolakoturin or Yolakoturin? Something like that. This is Iceland, okay? People get up there and things get weird. So, a tradition they have is that children who don't do their chores and in turn don't get new clothes, because children who are good all year long and do their chores, they get new clothes, I guess. All the kids get new clothes if they did their chores and were good. But if you was not good and you did not do your chores, that means that you didn't get new clothes. And there's this evil, monstrous Yule cat that comes around Christmas Eve. And all the kids who did not get new clothes, it will come and eat their food. And then it will eat them. People in America, everybody here is victims. Everybody, like, people get traumatized over the dumbest shit. But we really got countries out here telling kids that there's gonna be this monstrous cat that's gonna come eat them if they don't got new clothes. What if you're poor? Like, are poor people hiding their kids Christmas Eve? Like, are they telling their kids, sorry guys, we didn't have money to get y'all clothes, but we got you, we're gonna protect you, we're gonna shove you in this closet all night long. I shouldn't laugh. It's just, it's horrible. It's horrible. Nobody in America has a right to be traumatized at this point. By the end of this video, y'all are about to see. But, okay, so I'm just coming in with some more clear acrylic, and we are encapsulating some of these beautiful purple iridescent chunky glitters and fine glitter mix. And then I'm going to take these stars and these snowflakes and I'm going to encapsulate them inside of this. And this nail is just too cute for comfort. It is so cute. I love this nail. But yeah, Yule cats, watch out for them. You better buy new clothes every year. Get some new clothes because this cat is coming. Okay, so this next story is brought to you from Eastern Europe, right? It's thought to have originated from the Ukraine, but this is more of an Eastern Europe thing now. So Eastern Europeans, they decorate their trees and they put cobweb ornaments in their trees because spiders in your Christmas tree is thought to bring you good luck. And the reason why is there is a folk tale of a widow and her children. And this widow and her children tended to a tree all year long in the hopes that around Christmas time they could decorate it. And come Christmas time, they were not able to decorate it because they just couldn't afford to. They were too poor. And the spiders and the tree heard them crying because they couldn't decorate the tree. And these spiders wove webs all night long throughout the tree. And when the morning sunlight hit the tree, it turned the webs to gold and silver. And the widow and the children were never poor again. And of course, they got a beautiful tree out of the deal also. So here's the set, and she's cute. I found her shape. Thank God. We're just going to go in with, from the To Die For gel paint collection, we're going to go in with Lanky Bones, the white, and Bad Habits, black. And we're going to start in on this cute little ghost. I started in on the best. You're supposed to save the best for last, but hey. And then we are just going to go in from our Dark Shadows series, and I am going to use our medium liner brush and our Cutie Patootie brush to do the details in this set. So yeah. And if you guys are interested in any of the products that I show, whether it's our gel paints or our Dark Shadows series brushes or acrylic brushes, not saying that acrylic brush really got you wanting to buy, because that is my brush, my 2-year-old Lucky brush. I love her. Don't talk about her. And that was the picture of my inspiration. I changed the present out for a candy cane because I didn't want to draw a present. But yeah, that was my inspiration. That's what I was looking at to kind of gain inspiration for my little ghost. And then I just kind of switched out the colors and stuff. And yeah, I went in with Poison Putty to create the little fuzzy fur trim on the hat. And I did the purple chrome to do the velvety look for the color of the hat. And yeah, you guys are going to see me do this. And definitely I am curing in between each and every detail. I create this ghost using our Lanky Bones white, and I cure that. And then I go in with my details, and yeah, just making sure that I cure along the way. All right, so this next tradition, it's not really all that great, but it was funny and I wanted to add it into this story. So, Norwegians, they actually hide their broomsticks Christmas Eve because I guess Christmas is like a time where like malevolent spirits and witches and demons like can actually take over your house. And this isn't just like a Norwegian thing. This is all over. A lot of cultures believe that around Christmas time, this is a time for malevolent forces. And we're going to get into that. But Norwegians actually hide their brooms. Yeah, because they don't want witches stealing them. What? People, they feel like witches could break into their house just to steal their $5 broom because there isn't a Dollar Tree around every corner, that's selling brooms, like the broomstick for $1 or $1.29 now, whatever it is. Yeah, you can't get the stick for $1.29 and like the broom, the end of it with the bristles for $1.20. You could get a whole broom for like less than $3. Nope, they're coming for yours. So for this little ghost, he is a cute and simple little ghost, right? But I added a lot of layers and detail. So I did the chrome, and I did the poison putty, and I did the little candy cane, which is part chrome and part white gel paint. So what I'm going to tell you is, as a tip, if you do artwork like this with layers, and it has chrome details, just details, it's not full chrome design, your artwork has chrome details. What I suggest you do is you go in and do all the artwork that you can that is not chrome detail. Go in and do all that artwork that you can. Get it done, get it out the way, and then you're going to matte top coat that nail before you go in with your chrome. After you matte top coat it, you're going to do your black gel paint on all the details that you need to be chrome. And then once you've cured that black gel paint for 60 seconds, you're going to go ahead and chrome it, and then you are going to shiny top coat your nail, okay? So that your chrome does not bleed onto your design. With matte top coat, your chrome could potentially bleed onto your design. And that's what you're going to see here. It happens to me here. I built the hat out with the black gel paint, and I built the candy cane out, and I'm going ahead and I am rubbing into that the chrome, and I make sure that I dust it off really well. That chrome is rubbed in really, really well. But I accidentally reached for my matte gel polish instead of my shiny. And I know this in my head, right? I know that this could happen. But for some reason, I wasn't thinking. I was really into the design, and I accidentally reached for my matte, and it created bleeding. The purple bled down onto the white because of it. So I ended up having to clean that up real quick. And after I cleaned it up, it was all right. I cured it, and then I went in and finished out the design. I did the white stripes. Here you're seeing me clean up that bleeding effect. Yeah, not cool. I did not mean to do that. But after that, I just go ahead and do the candy cane stripes, do a couple other details, and I do my poison putty for the hat. And yeah, then I end up top coating it at the very end with matte top coat, and boom, we were done. So yeah, as a tip for anybody, do all of the gel artwork that you can that does not include chrome. Do it. Matte top coat everything. Then go in with your chrome work. Do your black gel polish or paint, whatever you choose to use. I used Art to Die 4 gel paints. But yeah, go in, do that, rub in your chrome, and then shiny top coat the chrome so it does not bleed. And then go in and finish out your design and top coat it in matte or shiny, whatever you choose. Just know that if you're top coating your raw chrome, you need to top coat it in shiny. You will save yourself a lot of grief. It wasn't too hard to clean up for me, but I would hate to see that happen to you. So this next holiday tradition has me rolling. It's called Cagatillos, and the nickname for it is defecating log. Oh, no, you heard me right. Pooping log. So this is a tradition in Spain where people create characters out of little logs of wood. And throughout the holiday season, they sit down to dinner and they feed it fruit and nuts and all these little goodies. They're feeding it into this log. So the log must be hollow. But on Christmas Eve, they take the log, they hang it up, and they beat the crap out of it. So all the stuff that they was feeding it through the season would fall out the butt. So yeah, that's called the defecating log or cagatillos tradition, and that one is from Spain. No lie, the nickname is defecating log. So we're matte top coating our middle finger. Everything's done. It's finished, right? So then I'm going to go to the pinky design, and what's going to happen is I'm going to shiny top coat that pinky, and I'm going to only cure that for like 10 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and rub in my chrome. I didn't do black on this one. I just went into the shiny top coat. And look at this nail. It's usually done on short nails, which gives it an even kind of more ethereal look. But yeah, that gem nail, I'm doing that design. I'm not going to do those colors, but I have a really cool idea. So definitely make sure that you got those notifications on, because this next set is about to be fire. I have it all planned out. It's going to be so cool. But yeah, I just went into that shiny top coat. I had only cured it for 10 seconds, rubbed in my chrome, and then just matte top coated it. Now I did this one design on here. I did so much work in this design trying to make it look good. I went in so many times trying to fix it, and I just could not make it look good. So I probably spent an hour on that design. It just kept giving me so much grief. I had to go in and change stuff up. So I just filed it off and went in and matte top coated my pointer finger. And now I'm going in with Bad Habits and just doing this weird, funky swirl look. Gives it kind of this spooky vibe. Definitely, the ghost is the thing that's carrying this as a Christmas set. But hey, I love this set. So I wanted like just a tiny spooky detail. Just one little spooky detail. And this was it. And I'm just going to go ahead and go into this with my chrome. And then I am going to top coat the chrome with shiny so that it's a little bit lifted up off the nail and has that texture. The background is matte and the foreground is going to be this raised up shiny spiral. I love the look of this, really I do. So this next tradition I hold dear to my heart because my great-grandmother is from Germany. My great-great-grandmother and my great-grandmother. And when I say that they lived through some ish, they lived through some ish. Like trauma, my great-grandmother held all her money under her mattress. She would not trust banks. She went through a lot. But one thing that she would tell me was the story of Krampus. Now this hails from Germany and Austria. This is a tradition. Now they have festivals, Krampus festivals. But what Krampus is he is like supposed to be the son of a Norse god, Hel, Hel. But that's a god from the Norse mythology. And what Krampus does is he wears bells and he rides in a sleigh, but in his big red bag, he carries sticks to beat naughty children with and carry them back to the underworld. So what you're told as a child is that you better be good, because if you're not, if you're good, Santa will come. But if you are bad, Krampus will come and he will take you away. He will whip you and take you away. So here I went in and I just top coated everything in our bling gel. Not everything, just the spiral to make it look raised up. Our bling gel is very thick and it gives off a shiny look. You have to clean the tacky layer, but it gives off this beautiful shiny look. And that's what I did. I just went in and cured that. We're going in and matte top coating this ring finger and just doing some cute little snowflake designs. And then we will finish it out with a matte top coat also. I am going to do the designs in black, cure it, rub into that my chrome, dust everything off, and then top coat it in matte top coat again. But yeah, this is my little technique for doing snowflakes. I just do dots and drag them out. So yeah, Krampus, he's supposed to be like half goat and half demon. I never got to see pictures of him till I got older. So imagine what I was thinking in my mind when my grandma would explain what he would look like. And he had really sharp teeth. A child has an imagination. I was freaked out when I was little. Like, I didn't believe in Santa, but I actually believed in Krampus. Like, I needed to be good because something bad would happen if I didn't. So, all right, you guys, our set is almost over. Talk to me. Do you guys have Christmas traditions? Do you guys have little things that your family talks about? What are your things? Like, what are your little hold me ups for Christmas? I want to know. I want to I think I'm going to talk to my kids about Krampus, actually. But all around the world, there are so many really cool traditions, especially the ones with like the witches. If you look it up, there are so many countries that have these evil witches that eat little kids' entrails and stuff that are bad. Like, so many lessons. Sorry if you can hear my doorbell. My Ring doorbell sounds like sleigh bells. Yeah, it's obnoxious. But there are so many really cool traditions and there are so many freaky ones. And I just want to know what you guys do. Definitely make sure that you subscribe, ring that notification bell so you get notified of our very next upload, because it is going to be bomb. And I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this set. And all of my struggles through it. I think I spent 6 hours in all on this set. Just trials and tribulations and errors and learning new techniques and stuff like that. Yeah, it was really cool. But I love you guys and I hope to see you in the next video. All right, here is the set. I love you.